Good morning, you beautiful bastions of freedom and BBOF reporting. Oceanside. All right, listen, we were trolling for tuna this morning. None came in, so you guys get a short. All right, listen. I've been thinking a lot about this whole foreign influence thing with X, the different accounts that are based in different countries that are influencing our politics and our culture. I did shorts on it prior. I did another statement. I've done a bunch of thinking on it. And what's amazing to me is something that how much bigger than this really is than what a lot of people are saying. And bear with me on this and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on if you agree. A lot of people on the left are responding to the outrage from the people on the right by saying it's a global social media network. It's a global social platform. Why shouldn't people in other countries have say in American politics? Because after all, it's a global community and it's a global network. I'm going to blow that out of the water real quick, so to speak. Genuinely, I do not care whatsoever what someone else thinks in a different country about the politics and the culture, the things that are going on in my country, in our country. Because they don't have the best interest. They don't have a vested interest. They have a vested interest in something for themselves, which I don't fault. But everyone is going to make their own opinions and their own decisions for themselves. That's why if you live in Bangladesh or in India or if you're in Europe or you're in Canada, I don't care what you do in your country because it doesn't affect me directly. But one thing that's for damn sure that is really important to understand is I'm not going to be in a position where this global network allows political influence from other countries to be part of a global conversation, because that's a global government. That's a global social network that is driving a global conversation for a global one world government. Because if you open the door and the gates to saying like, well, all these people have valid opinions, you should be allowing them into your political discourse. You can say whatever the hell you want to say, I don't care. But here's the bottom line. The bottom line is we are not in a global societal network and America comes in second place. We are in a global societal network because we're connected by technology with our own differences and our own preferences and our own countries and our own sovereignties. That's an incredibly important point that for some reason these lefties just don't seem to get, unless, of course, that's the goal of the lefties, is to unify under one centralized power of a whole world united under a single banner like the UN. This is the whole point. American sovereignty trumps all the others because I'm an American. It's not a hard thing. That's not a biased thing. That's not an asshole thing to say. And that's not a horrible, terrible thing to say. I'm an American. My children are Americans. I want the best for my country and for my children and for the next generation. Why is this difficult?